What's up, y'all? We are here. Sorry we are late. That is all on me. But let me go through and let you know who is here today for the season finale of Yes Informed Yes. RuPaul's Drag Race season 16 finale. We have Kiss My Cheeks. We have Angela Roche.
Hello, beautiful people.
We have Abby Reviews. And we have our special, might as well have been on the panel guest, Jamar 84.
Hello.
Yes, as you guys know, El Teddy is out of town this weekend, and it is Dee's birthday. So they may pop in, they may not. But baby, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So, I don't know. You know what, T? Don't do me. I love you, though. So, I'm just going to go around the room. Kiss My Cheeks. I think we already know how you felt about that reunion based on your title.
I just saw that.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to add to that? I don't.
When I was, mind you, I was spoiled at first. Twitter is nobody's friend. So I already knew who won before I saw the episode. So I was kind of upset, but I was like, maybe Nymphia might have twirled it or did something. Then I actually watched the episode and I said, Rue, you just played all day in my face because nothing that my eyeball saw justified a win. I'm not saying she didn't do good. I'm not saying she wasn't even up there, but she wasn't better than Saphira last night. So,
and for me, okay, I'll wait. Okay, Jamar, how you feel, boo?
Ooh, I feel cheated. I feel lied to. I feel bamboozled and hoodwinked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, absolutely. I feel you.
And to go with what Kiss My Cheek said. I don't want to make this like a bash Nymphia thing because this is not her fault.
It's not.
It's not her fault. However, Mr. RuPaul Charles, and them over there at the World of Wonder. Why y'all playing that lady face like that?
And did. Well, Angela, how do you feel, my love?
Things happened yesterday on our television screen. The storytelling that we have been provided all year or all season, as well as during the course of half of the episode, showed us one winner. We got to a point where we saw someone's parent, and that parent gave more emotion than the contestant in one moment than they did all season. And I knew right then that person won. And it was a little annoying. I mean, I've been watching forever. I know how this edit works, but there were a couple moments where we knew, and I really hated that for us.
Abby?
I got the new Jackiana perfume. I got what's it called? I Am Her. No, You Remind Me. That was the only one that of the little ones that was left when I went to the Sephora sale, and it smells really familiar. And I can't put my finger on what it smells like, but it's really good. Also, look what came in the mail, Loretta. Look what came in the mail.
Yes, come on, passport.
I'm so excited. And your presents will be here next week. Your gifts will be here next week. I am so excitable. I got one more thing to get, and then I will have to figure out how I'm gonna pack all your shit in my suitcase.
I'm screaming.
Also,
She's just gonna talk about everything else. Okay.
The new elf spray that's supposed to be the dupe for the milk.
She's just gonna talk about everything.
I really, really like it. Also, one last thing. I got the new Urban Decay foundation. I can't wear this until we sit out on the beach because it's too deep a color. It's she. I'm gonna have to get my summer color. I'm gonna have to get some sun before I can use this appropriately. Otherwise, everybody will accuse me of using blackface. So Uh, as for this travesty of, I didn't watch it. I got spoiled. It is shade 28 medium deep. Is the shade that a shade match me to 28 medium deep? I don't know why. I don't know why, Majani. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. But there is a get ready with me using it, and it doesn't look as bad once I put some lighter concealer, and you know how we make it work. But still, in accordance to this travesty, I did not watch the episode. I first of all, I saw the first. I saw the walkout because I saw Hershey had posted his walkout when they said the queens of season 16 and then everybody came out. I saw Hershey in that gorgeous blue dress. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
I was beautiful. Then and then I saw the chatter begin about, because I didn't watch it I wasn't gonna watch. I don't ever watch it the night of. Then I got spoiled on TikTok about who won, and so then I watched the pit stop. And here is what I would like to say: a pox on your house, Trixie Mattel and Monet Exchange. A pox on the both of you, because you pandered to that bullshit the whole time. The whole time.
Jamar.
Tell me that y'all
Listen, wait a minute. Hold on.
On that TV screen, and you saw Saphira Crystal come out in the outfits and then give that performance, and you stupid bobble-headed bitches really thought Nympphia won? Is that what y'all really fucking thought?
Abby, they still had to earn a check. No shade. No shade. No shade.
Where's Bianca? Bring Bianca back. No more tricks. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her.
I'm just saying,
I'm sick of all
the difference between Bianca and Trixie. Bianca will tell World of Wonder to their faces, I'm going to say what I think, and you're still going to pay me. Trixie, I don't know if she gives that energy. I feel like they said, hey, let's keep it real cute. Not to mention, considering Monet still went there after what they did to her for All Stars 8, yeah, it's definitely giving, you know what, let me come earn this chat real quick. What y'all want me to say? All right, let me just get through this.
She allows people to play in her face and okay with it because we can see because you keep coming back to this bullshit.
Huma, here's the thing. I wouldn't say Monet is letting them play in her face, considering Monet is still more paid. I personally think Monet is more popular than Jinx Monsoon in terms of her popularity power. I mean, aside from this part, I think Monet could walk into more rooms than Jinx can.
I was gonna wait to the end, but I had already, because this was my thing.
A mandatory meeting, and a mandatory meeting is me.
Yes,
baby, I couldn't help myself.
Listen, I had already downloaded it and I was ready. That was gonna be at the end, and that was how we all felt. Okay.
I'm gonna give one more thing, Loretta, then I'm gonna turn it back over to you. Trixie Mattel, we was already on your motherfucking neck when you stole Shangela's win.
You did.
You bitch. You
Kennedy's
already on our list. All right? Keep it cute.
Right. So,
justice for Saphira.
This is how I felt about justice for Saphira, for real. So this is how I felt about the whole situation. I feel like, I can ditto a lot of what you guys said. My thing is, if this was the story you were trying to tell, you did a horrible job telling it.
Period.
And I knew and I understand what you said, Jamar. I know you thought we were live, but we weren't live yet when you said it. But I understand what you were saying about the story. But my attitude is, when we were down to 3 and they eliminated Plain Jane, I knew then. I said, oh, it's Nympphia. I knew then that it was Nympphia. And then I went back to the episode where Nympphia should have been in the bottom, and it was going to be her and Plain Jane. And yeah, there was, miraculously no elimination. The same week as the elixir expired, and we were all like, this was a wasted episode. But now it all makes sense. They couldn't afford for either one of them to go home. So it was, oh, you get a free pass. Yay.
No. I mean,
Stupid.
Sorry. Stupid. Go ahead, Jamar.
Just stupid. Stupid. Y'all playing
Well,
like y'all get lazy. We are not stupid.
Yeah.
well, we should have all known that the night was not going to go well when this was Rue's look.
that wig was a chop.
Yes.
That wig is
I
a
would just like
chop.
the record to reflect that I said this was gonna fucking happen. That they
RuPaul
was
looked
gonna
like she was ready to lip sync.
they was gonna give Saphira all of these wins and all of this other shit, and she was gonna be Miss Congeniality, but they wasn't gonna allow her to win.
I mean, that was another
said
moment we
this
knew
episode
that was another moment we knew she wasn't gonna win. Here's the team. Saphira is the first person to ever be in a winner's contender spot to win a Miss Congeniality. I didn't even know. The only reason she probably
I didn't know they
won-
were eligible to win. I didn't think they would.
We got to remember, 16 years ago, Nina Flowers was top 2.
Yeah, that was season 1 though. Like that was, before it was really given anything. No shade, but like shout out to Nina. But to be fair, based on what we've seen from Saphira, I bet you, all the girls was like, so Saphira named out on this list, but it has to be. Like we not voting without her name on here because what? But here's the thing: the moment they crowned her, Saphira, for that one, I said, "You're not about to get a Lady 2 Crowns." So here we go. I also knew when we got to them songs, and only one of them songs is TikTok playable. Only one.
Who?
What song?
I didn't like any of the songs. So
didn't like
Really?
them. I like Saphira. I like Saphira's performance. I didn't care for the song, but
I didn't like none of the songs.
But Nymphia's song is the one that will easily go play on TikTok. Easy.
they got the band TikTok, so what does that matter?
I felt like Nymphia's song gave me
a
Anitra song last year.
That win thing, it was just for me. It was, I don't even remember it. I just remember that it just kept repeating the same thing, and I kept finding 6-second blocks in it, and I was like, "That's a transition video. That's a transition video. People are gonna redo this moment." Like there were a couple of those with her song.
But I mean,
the other two.
well, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like you still made it to top 3. Any of those songs that people like, if Abby being our TikTok queen on this panel, if Abby want to do Saphira's song, Abby gonna do Saphira's song because she was top 3.
True.
Abby likes Saphira, so I understand what you're saying, but I just think a fan is a fan is a fan, and if they gonna pick Saphira's song, they're gonna pick Saphira's song. All right, let's go through these entrance looks. These are in no particular order. They're only in the order in which I have uploaded them. So if they're out of order, they're in no particular order.
I mean, all these people want no shade. All these people went home. So
right. Hershey looked gorgeous. I loved the look. I loved the hair. I loved the nails. I thought it was beautiful. What do you guys think?
I liked it. Her hips was out.
She looked amazing.
Yes, some hips was out.
I need to know who does her flesh tones on her gowns.
Because
we need to have a conversation.
Is impeccable.
Yeah. We need to have a conversation because that looks like her chest.
Yeah, it does.
Them arms and that chest look the same.
And it is hard for us to not look like we, a little bit lighter than us.
Okay, it definitely gives normally ashy, and we always pay it because we know it's way too expensive. Like no shade, I cannot afford to get that. Like I just know I can't. Like this should be crazy.
Everything being in coffee color. We just
okay, and I would just have to deal. But yeah, this was lovely. That blue on our black skin is always.
I love that, and blue's my favorite color. So I know you like that. Kiss my cheeks. That blue is my favorite color. How do you like this look? Kiss my cheeks. I know you behind the picture. I'm sorry. I'm a rearranger so we all take our turn being behind the picture. But
I like the blue and the hair the best. I thought that really made the outfit pop and make it.
I thought it was cute.
Just gown. So I liked how she put all that together.
Okay. All right. Again, in no particular order. This is Queen of Flips. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
no, you're okay. I was just a quick note, not necessarily even about Hershey's, but normally we see these finale gowns and they've had a clean year and a half to get these together. They clearly did not have that much time for these, so I tried to give people grace in judging them.
One in particular.
I'm glad you did because I don't have any grace.
Well, they didn't have the amount of time to go get a designer like they would have normally.
Can I ask a question real quick before we go to the pictures? Why didn't they have a grand finale, in the auditorium with the audience? Like, why would they? because it seemed kind of like we know we about to play in y'all face, so y'all just sit right here. We ain't gonna do too much.
No idea.
I don't know. All right, I tried to get a better angle of the Queen of Flips outfit, but this is what she was given. I wasn't crazy about this aluminum foil situation. What do you guys? What do you guys think?
I personally thought that she was. If there was like a top 3 of the eliminated girls, she's one of my 3.
I was gonna say this is probably one of my favorite of the eliminated girls' looks.
Now let me say this though. I think her face and hair, and maybe it's just the angle I got. I don't know, but I think her face and hair was gorgeous. Her mug was listen.
That mug was. Did Jada paint
I
this?
think that this is probably the runway she intended before that designer fucked her over.
Yeah, because this, I mean, it definitely looked better than half of her runway looks from the season. I will say.
Yeah, she definitely got to go home and get this. This for me, and because we got to see it in motion, I would probably argue that this does not photograph well. Also, no shade, Maya. We also knew how much you really wasn't like trying to do too much for this because you did not corset for this gown, which means she said, "Girl, I'm about to go sit down. I don't care that much," which I don't blame you. Comfort, no shade. I'm not even that mad, but I caught it. But this is that face looked like Jada painted it. No shade. Like Maya, if you did that, you did that. But did that look like a Jada Essence Hall face?
Jada, you in the background somewhere? Because we know we got the that you painted Silky for her finale.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is crazy because Silky one of the best painters in the franchise for the black girls. Ooh.
Okay.
And I meant that.
All right, well here we go. Next is mandatory meeting.
I don't like the color.
I like the lighter fuchsia, like on her arms.
It doesn't look good in the light. I think the color looks very dull. I don't know if it's the lighting or if it's the shade, but I mean, it's probably the best she's looked all season. But
that's not saying much.
Help me! I'm driving.
No, I mean that's the thing is it's not horrible. Like it's not horrible. It's just not great. Like it's there.
All right. Well,
I wonder if this hit better.
Okay.
I'm just glad we can't see her. She ain't got that damn breastplate on, always gapping at her neck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I just wonder. I wonder if these colors look better in person.
No.
Because we know the RuPaul's Drag Race stage lighting be.
Abby said no. She did
The
not
stage lighting be destroying people's fantasies.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Tsunami Muse. I liked it.
I love that.
I had to get into this.
It
The first
like
time
to me, and I don't like that.
What her arm at?
Like a floral bouquet to me. I loved it, especially from the back.
When you say I love your dress, especially from the back, it's ugly.
I don't think this is bad. I think this is an interesting shape.
The silhouette is confusing. Okay, the same way Maya's dress. I feel like Maya's dress looks better in movement. I feel like this probably looks better in a picture.
I can see that.
It doesn't.
It's the structure. I really like it.
God.
I will say I appreciate that she gave us a textured coif hair. I lived for when I realized that was textured hair. I said, "You better come in there with some black hair, bitch." I was here for it.
Real ethnic.
Mm-hmm.
That face is good though. That face is stamped.
All right.
Heavy over it.
Yeah.
Chop. Next.
Right.
I love the wig. I love the wig.
Yeah, I didn't like this at all.
Yeah, this is
no showgirl. This was straight showgirl. I was not here for this at all.
But my thing is, if you're gonna go showgirl like this, and you know you about to sit around, I'm sorry, I know
where the showgirl at? Where the showgirl at?
Right, because I know she normally don't do a big old titty situation, but girl,
y'all already know how I feel about the flat chest. I hate the flat chest. I hate it.
Especially because, like, especially in a gown situation.
That's one thing I love. Jamar gonna always give us some titties.
Okay, a little cleavage here. A little
yes. Yes. Jamar gives us the bouncy bounce. I wish I wanted to get a closer look because she looked good. I was here for this. She looked gorgeous.
This is how you do little titties proportionately.
Yeah, but she got a bump. It's not just straight flat.
It's
There's
just a bump.
like, because the reality is there are, women are A cups. I'm okay with that. But nothing at all is my problem. So yes, I can agree. She giving us a little bump. It ain't much, it ain't a lot, but it's a little something.
A cup.
Okay, look, Morphine showed you the titties she be using. She threw it at mine.
She did.
That was hilarious.
Take them titties off and throw them. She did.
And did.
Anybody else?
This was gorgeous. Yeah. I mean, the lady face is always painted for gods.
I don't know who this is, y'all. So I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Actually, I think I know who it is, and I don't know if that's who I want to put up yet.
What you mean? You know who the fuck?
I'm screaming.
What you got in this docket, honey?
I'm screaming. I already know who it is.
Oh yes, Dawn.
The mega evolution.
I don't know what Dawn was doing, thinking. I don't know what any of this was supposed to be.
This gives me very much Winx Club tease.
Okay. This was just like, I tried to get it.
The Winx.
It was just such a departure from, like, it felt like such a departure from all the other weird shit she's done, which is crazy to say, but like, oh girl, it is a Digimon. It's definitely giving a Digimon.
You know what? She probably did this due to the copyright. I would have came out in full. If you're gonna do space, I would have came out in full Buzz Lightyear fantasy. If you're gonna
something. Abby, you got nothing? You got nothing?
I said when you first put that picture up, it's a chop. Moving on.
All right. All right. Magami.
Did anyone catch her fall or stumble?
No.
Oh yeah, she stumbled to the left.
And I stumbled, but I did not.
I thought Magami looked okay. I didn't think it was horrible. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay.
Horrible.
I wish this cape was of a lighter material, so it kind of gave a little more ethereal. It was real heavy. Like, it looked heavy. And I didn't like that. It was okay.
Right. Now I could not find plasma because let me tell y'all, I wasn't putting that much more energy into it. I went to her page, I didn't see it, and I moved on. So I'm sorry we don't have plasma. I think that's the only one I'm missing. Am I missing anybody else that y'all could think other than the top three? We about to do them.
Plasma looked amazing.
Plasma did look good.
Yeah. So we're gonna just go to the top three.
Was there anyone else? Oh, Q.
So Plain Jane. Oh, I didn't have Q either. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all.
Q had this exact same costume on, except it was in blue and it was more flowy at the bottom.
Okay.
Q was walking like, well, you know how Q be walking. She looks so
Q was clomping.
Did y'all see Q fucked up the choreography on the group? I said, damn, Q. Damn.
I did not see it. And Q, this is why they eliminated your ass, because they knew you was not going to be able to give us no final number, girl.
No, because I was like, I know y'all had more time to practice. I know y'all had more time to practice, and it was less pressure than when y'all were on the show, and you still fucked it up.
Because she sure did go right in between them people.
I need to go watch it again.
Oh, go watch it again.
Yeah,
it was
off.
I mean, she
was
was
like,
off.
Who was that? Like,
she was off step. She was in the wrong place. Like,
it was pretty bad.
It was bad.
Damn,
it was pretty bad. And here's the thing: they film all them numbers at least twice.
Right. Which means that was the best take, ma'am.
or was it?
Oh, well, maybe not.
Because they done
all
that
right,
too.
Here's Plain Jane. How do you guys feel about Plain Jane's runway look for the finale?
She wore a bodysuit with a piece on the bottom of it.
Yeah, because she lifted that up and that was a bodysuit underneath.
I was so pissed. Oh, she lifted that up. I was pissed.
You know, this has been a critique that I know I've seen some other Drag Race content creators make, and I'm inclined to agree. Plain's closet is just full of random outfits and concepts, because if you look at all of her, or if you look at her runway package, what is the common thread here?
There isn't one.
She has this
Ho. Her common thread is
quinceanera,
four.
But it's
Four.
not
but it's
even
like there's
horror.
this, and
It
then
not.
there's the eyeballs. The last
I
episode,
don't know what them eyeballs were doing.
and then we got the chromatic bimbo, I think, and then we had the green gown that was like couture and gorgeous. She said it was like
Yeah, like her like there's no point of view to her looks. It's just I like this, so I put it on. Which I can't be too mad about that because that's kind of how Angela's point of view is. But I at least keep it tailored to uh more of like a church lady level conservative in terms of dress. So like I've never worn a bodysuit ever. Um and even if I did, I would probably have a peplum on it, or I would have thigh high boots so that you really don't see too much skin. Um, but like, yeah, there's no point of view to her looks. Like, and then she opened it and it was just her puss, and I was like, oh,
they're not bad, but they're just like
Not good.
they're
they're not exciting. They don't inspire you to do something else.
but they're not cohesive. There it is.
That's yeah. There's no cohesion to her package
These would
whatsoever.
probably be better for somebody that have similar looks in their closet, but it's like these are just random to me. Not bad, but just random.
Well, all right. Well,
Oh, real quick.
Win
Speed
came out as a banana and then was peeled.
I mean, this is where she was supposed to do it. I'm not mad about it. It was good. Like she looks gorgeous.
Listen, unlike what we just got finished saying about Plain Jane, there was definitely a theme, a cohesiveness. There was a vision, whether we like the vision or not. There was a vision. She started with bananas and ended with bananas. I mean, what you gonna do?
I can't take it away from it. Yep. I mean, the piece looks nice now.
It looks good. It looked expensive as hell.
Yeah, it looked good. Like I can't, even though I didn't want her, even though she wasn't my pick to win, the bitch looked good. I can't take nothing from her now.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to reiterate my feelings about bananas. They're disgusting.
Bananas are great. Don't be a hater. Bananas are great.
I'm screaming.
Bananas are horrible. And why would you? They smell like vomit.
Ebony, don't they do not.
They do.
To you, I love bananas.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a good old banana. I'm telling you how I feel. Bananas are nasty.
Bananas are
by Satan himself.
Oh, real quick, Janae.
And that's a hill I'm willing to die on.
It's more banana slander. Oh, I mean that's okay. Nymphia doesn't even eat bananas either, so it's fine.
She is a banana, so it all applies to her. Moving on.
Real quick though, Janae asked a question: what cities I perform in here in Michigan? So, typically I am in either Grand Rapids, Lansing. Really, those two are the main ones. And then whoever else will book me. So if you follow me on Instagram, I try to post when I have public shows. I do luckily get booked for a lot of stuff that are just not public shows. Like college campuses and stuff. So I can't always post those because they're like closed to whoever they're for, but I will make sure I post them. Anyway, sorry, we can get back to the
you're fine.
To the lyrics.
And then we have
my God.
We have Michael.
Why Lord, I'm getting mad all over again.
I'm angry.
This is where I want to again cuss out Monet and Trixie.
Oh, what did they say about this?
What did they say about this?
Like, oh, it's too big. It looks bulky. I wouldn't wear it. You couldn't wear it because you can't wear it.
That's Saphira's entire.
You don't have the capacity or the presence to carry it.
Wait,
so therefore you can never wear it. Moving on.
But Monet's purple dress is Monet's purple finale dress on All Stars was almost this much fabric.
And what about Trixie's poodle dress that she had for her finale?
Hello?
That's why I said a pox on both the bubble-headed bitches' houses.
Also,
that's why I didn't watch that finale. That's why I didn't watch that pissed off. Because I just feel like this. I'm already just upset about this episode.
That pissed off was giving World of Wonder wanted to make sure that the world was happy with their winner. No shade.
No,
it very much gave y'all come in and do this job the way we need y'all to do it. Because they knew how this was gonna look.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Plain Jane especially if I'm playing Jane. Nymphia at least had her concept. I'm sitting back there in a rhinestone bodysuit with a bottom piece on it that opens up. And I see this woman walk out here and she can't barely even move her fucking head because all of this opulence is all over the place. Girl, I would have just packed it up.
Opulent.
You
everything.
Thank y'all for that. I hope y'all won't leave me hanging.
All right. So then, oh no, wait a minute. I did have. Hold on. Who's this? Whose look is this?
That's Nymphia's performance.
Oh, never mind. All right, that's next. I'm sorry, my bad. That's next. Okay. Well, then we have Sasha motherfucking Cole.
Oh.
Sasha's the only bitch I've ever seen wear a gown and still be topless.
Right.
Whole gown. It's the details of this waist piece for me that are dripping. Like
yeah. And her performance was great. She did Meg Thee Stallion. I was here for it. I loved it. I thought it was a great performance. She definitely was flinging that ponytail all up and through, honey.
She was fighting with that fan though. That fan was not in her favor.
Listen.
But she's a professional.
Right next to Violet Chachki for best step.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't edit that picture, but that's her and her performance for her. That's her performance outfit.
I did not enjoy this performance outfit as much.
Oh no, definitely wasn't given this, but I was here for the performance.
This was the headpiece. My God, like the headpiece alone. It's the fact that the bra pieces, the bra jewelry is coming off the headpiece. My God,
girl, that lady is wearing the value of my house.
I don't even know other way to say this. This is just.
She's wearing the value of my home on the stage.
Okay. Okay.
My God, beading, and then the beading and the stonework all over the dress. The stones that are dripping off that collar, it almost looks like she's sitting on this thing. Like she's emerging from the water. Thank you.
Nymphia girl, you better come out in like a organic banana
bitch
sorbet.
Not a banana sorbet.
Something like a banana split sorbet in the cup or something, girl. Next year.
Because that's what I'm also sad we are deprived of. We are also deprived of a Saphira hand down look. You know what? Y'all have a great night. I just got off. I hadn't thought about that just now. Y'all have a blessing. I have to go because I just got angry all over again.
But wait, hold on. But there's a caveat. If she's called for All-Stars inevitably, we'll get to see more looks. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Now, with All-Stars, most of the girls kind of know who's on there. Bitch, if I hear a peep that Saphira is on the All-Star season with me, y'all can kiss my ass.
Okay,
I'll wait till next year.
Can we just say it? Saphira in her main season brought an All-Stars worthy package.
She did. Hello? She did. So Plain Jane gave us this bodysuit performance. First of all, we know Plain Jane was not the best dancer, so I really wasn't expecting a lot. And like I said, I wasn't crazy about the song. I could see if she had gotten critiqued all season about bodysuits, but she didn't. She got away with it. She got away with wearing the bodysuits all season. So for me, it wasn't the tongue-in-cheek that I think they were looking for, because of course Michelle Visage knew that it was aimed at her. If it had been like, I feel like if Jane had gotten that critique throughout the season, then I think it would have been a little more like, okay.
I mean, the reality is
that was never her critique.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is she probably did get the critique and they chose not to show it to us.
Then it still doesn't hit. You know what I mean? Like if the audience never saw it, then it still doesn't hit.
I agree with you. I think it's because the audience called her out for bodysuits more so than the show did.
Maybe.
But it didn't really land. But that's why when Michelle said it, I said, I wonder if Michelle said it to her and she didn't. They just didn't show it to us.
I agree with Michelle's critique of the performance. I said, girl, had you revealed into like 5 different bodysuits, now that
that would have been
that would have ate.
That would have been funny as hell. That would have been on brand because she's very much like got the little gag or little nudge
A little
nudge.
tongue in cheek.
So I was like, girl, you only had one bodysuit.
Right, and the whole song about all these bodysuits, yeah, it should have came. And the thing is, she's supposed to be like, her whole thing is about being a hoe. Girl, she should have revealed all the way down until that bodysuit was so itty bitty, teensy weensy, wasn't nothing showing but literally a strap, like one of them little V strap bodysuit. Only covers your hoo ha and the
Yeah.
tata.
Go back to what Laganja did in that physical lip sync.
Okay, that one.
Applique in your private ear, just an applique.
Just an applique.
Or Trinity the Tuck. A Trinity the Tuck would have tore that shit up too.
Okay, because it would have been bodysuit after bodysuit after bodysuit. Yeah.
And speaking of Trinity the Tuck, I know I wasn't here last week when y'all did the lip sync palooza, whatever the fuck. But I need, excuse me, Morphine. I need you to go to the Trinity Tuck School of Tucking because I am sick of all the meat. Like, I get it that maybe it's just too much. Maybe it's too much to tuck. I don't know. But Megami, her tuck is always meaty. And maybe it's just too much. I don't know.
You mean Morphine?
I mean, that's what I meant. I mean, Morphine. My bad. Morphine. It's just, I mean, and when I was looking at that lip sync, like, honestly, I was like, nobody gonna say nothing. Like, nobody all season gonna say nothing about this meaty ass tuck.
Again, they probably did, and we just didn't see the critique, and she just didn't do nothing about it.
I'm gonna stop giving them credit for maybe they did. No, until I see it, they didn't.
Fair enough.
No, I'm not saying that you. I'm just saying in general.
No, I'm with you. No, I don't disagree with you.
All right, this was Nymphia's performance, and go.
What's happening here?
There was a lot of wind.
I was bored as fuck.
That's why I said it reminded me of Anitra. I was like, Anitra was so sickening and just like as a performer, but her song and shit just felt so disconnected and just, I wanted so much more. I was like, girl, we're not off to a great start.
Especially because this was how we opened, and she really didn't do nothing except get carried around.
Her and Plain Jane, I said, oh girl, somebody, please, Safira, please save us.
And then she did.
And girl,
and they played in her face.
And they played in her face.
That was disrespect.
I mean, because if this had to be, if this was an episode, this was not the finale, and it was an episode. There is a hands down clear winner of this episode, without unequivocally.
I want y'all to go back and look at Safira's performance and look at the queens in the audience.
Baby,
living.
Gagged.
Stood up, screaming, jumping up and down.
I'm like, the judges.
Talking about?
Yes, Maddie up.
Okay, yeah, Maddie was up. Maddie stood for this lady, like, girl. And the thing is, we watched on the screen. Like, you couldn't take that from us. It didn't even matter if y'all tried to edit it. The energy was just undeniable.
Yeah,
like, girls. Because I put on the Drag Race, comment section yesterday evening, and I forget what it was. No, somebody had said something about, because somebody was like, Safira was robbed, and they was like, how are you gonna say Safira was robbed? Nymphia never had to lip sync, and we just saw Safira lip sync a couple episodes ago. And my thing is just like, are y'all like stupid or something? Like,
right? Are you okay? Like, that's not.
Are y'all not watching the same show? Just like, when did I ever see somebody supposed to be today? Like, when did y'all ever see Nymphia lip sync? I'll wait. I said, when did you ever see Nymphia get a fourth win? When has being in the bottom?
When did Nymphia get a second win? That was
right, because that last win they gave her that.
They handed it to her.
Yeah, I don't think she deserved that last win that Nymphia got. I feel like they gave it to her to justify moving her to the top 4.
It was real awkward. I mean, even in that episode when they're sitting there telling Safira, the personality you gave was amazing. It was like sitting right there next to you. I could listen to you talk all day, and then told other homegirl, well, it was nice to hear from you for the first time. You win. Like, girl, what?
Right. That's what they couldn't.
They gave it to her because they couldn't justify her winning the whole thing if this girl had won that last.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. They gave it to her.
I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
They gave the honorary award to Elvira. Can I say I didn't take a picture because she wasn't dressed up as Elvira? So I was like, I'm not.
I think she is currently in this thing at in her career where she is trying to show up as her and make sure that people remember her actual name versus just knowing her as Elvira. Because I've seen her a lot in a lot of stuff recently, and for like the last 4 or 5 months, everywhere she showed up, she's not been introduced as Elvira, and she has not been in Elvira drag. She shows up as herself.
That's great, but the problem is
Girl, we don't know
you were
her.
being honored.
Because
We
she
know
said, I don't give a
Elvira.
fuck about none of that.
Put the dress on, daughter. We don't know
You were being honored as Elvira. You were being honored for your career at a drag show,
You know,
and you did not show up in drag. Like, I get it. RuPaul will tell you in a minute, y'all gonna get RuPaul Charles unless y'all are paying for RuPaul. I understand that,
and she feel like it, and the,
right?
and
But
the
in
price
that
tag is
instance,
upward of $20,000.
but in that instance where that is literally what you're being honored for, I'm sorry. I felt like she could have gave us Elvira. I'm sorry. I'm just
I was kind of surprised she walked out there not as Elvira. I got it, but I was like, oh, okay.
because I mean, you say. I mean, I and I know I understand what you're saying, but you want to be known as like, ma'am, that is what your whole career. I'm sorry. Like, now is not the time to be like, I don't want to be known as Elvira. Why? Why?
Even
Yeah.
the outfit, it was just she wanted to come out and be herself. The outfit that she had herself was bad.
Well, that's true.
Now
too.
that I agree with that.
She did look like she woke up and was like, oh, I guess I better head on down here. To get
It
this
definitely
award.
looked like they were like, hey, you got to go do this today. And she said, all right, let's go.
Yeah, it definitely looked like, oops, I forgot I had to do this.
Yeah.
We already talked about this a little bit. Miss Congeniality. There was a co-winner. Tsunami Muse and Saphira were the Miss Congeniality.
I called that. I don't know what the spirits told me. Angela, keep me honest. I've been saying on that panel, I said something tells me Miss Muse is gonna get this.
I mean, I
crown.
called it too. I said, yeah, we both said that. I picked it up from watching a bunch of those the Roscoe's lives. Most of the girls, the way that they talk about her was kind of clear. This was also the second moment from a production note where you knew Saphira was not going to win the crown when she got dual crowned as a Congeniality as a top 3 contestant, which, like Jamar said, has not happened since season 1.
And I'm sorry, I didn't take a picture of what's her face because she looked like a Monchi to me, and I just didn't get that picture.
Who
was the Miss Congeniality from last season?
Malaysia.
She looked like a Monchi. Do y'all know what a Monchi is?
No,
I do not.
She looked like a Monchi.
I am internally screaming at
I thought her
Monchi.
outfit looked amazing.
Monchi. Oh,
I think she was giving me.
I'm going to bed. I checked out. I'm checking out. I'm going right back to bed.
She was giving me fashionable Chewbacca.
Okay, fashionable Chewbacca. What up, T Lounge? Hey, boo.
American Eagle ambassador. But it's still
right.
good,
Oh, so soft and cut. See, T Lounge know it. Y'all listen. Y'all don't know Monchi. Google it. Monchi. Oh, so nice and cuddly.
I can't do this with you anymore. I'm going to bed. Here's my bonnet. I'm going to bed. I'm checking it because you are out of control. You're completely.
A Monchi is like a monkey and something. I don't know, but that's what she looked like to me.
Did you just a monkey?
Yo.
Really, do you have to be stopped?
What?
Hey,
Hold on. I'm about to Google mine.
She is no longer really B. She has morphed into her alter ego.
Don't you say it, Abby.
She gotta be now. So y'all best leave.
Not gonna
That's
be.
the one that like to cuss people.
That's a Monchi.
I remember those. I had one of those as a kid. I used to love that thing.
80s toy.
See, this right here is why they call you Bully B.
I'm not bullying. There go Prophet. Prophet, you know what I'm getting ready to tell you to do, Prophet. Listen, that is what she looked when she came around that corner. I said, what? I said, what is that supposed to be? Prophet said that they wanted her to dress like an eagle, but why?
That's my kind of carrying on. I ain't gonna hold you.
But why did they want her to dress like
This feels problematic. So
awful dog. I'm sorry. I know that might not be politically correct, but that is what she looked like to me. Now I can say that. That is it. Yes. Yes.
We gotta go.
We gotta fast forward.
What's the next topic? Jesus.
To match the red, white, and blue theme. What? There was a
'Cause
red, white, and
baby,
blue theme.
This is giving. This is giving a baby Wookie. Okay, this is baby Wookie.
Wait a minute. There was a red, white, and blue theme last night.
Maybe
They did that dance that Q messed up on.
Oh, you know what? I fast forwarded through that. I didn't watch that.
Oh my God.
I watched the beginning of it and I saw what it was giving. And after Q couldn't even do her 1-2 step, I was like, I'm not getting ready to suffer through the rest of this shit. I'm not.
It was literally.
Q literally was like
step 2, 3, 4. Step 2, 3, 4.
Y'all know that girl
it was bad. It was, listen, I wish I could. It was bad. Go back and look at it. Jamar, if I'm lying, tell me. You can tell me. But it was clear that, and I wasn't even looking for Q to fuck up. It was just there.
I mean, some other fun things to note.
It just
Some other fun things to note. So let's see. Q also wore the same thing for that part that she did her walkout. Morphine wore the same dress that she wore for her makeover challenge with a little piece added to the side of it.
I don't even remember what
I
it
said,
was.
"Oh, I've seen some of these before."
Yeah, you know when they get to the top,
All I know is, so that was that.
clothes.
So then we had the elimination. Plain Jane. Well, we talked to the family. That was cute. Whatever. Great. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, Nephia's mother won this for her. Ooh.
We don't care. Moving on.
And then we had the elimination. So Plain Jane was eliminated. It came down to not Tracy said I want a Monchi. It came down to Nymphia and what her name is, Saphira. The final lip sync, which I felt like, I mean, I understand Nymphia pulled some tricks out. She did. I ain't gonna lie. Nymphia pulled a few tricks out, but I still think the overall performance of the night and then the overall performance of the season, it just has to go to, for me, Saphira. I'm sorry. And I'm biased, sure, but I ain't changing.
No, you're not biased.
I agree. I think the problem.
And then RuPaul got her big head, bobble-headed ass up there and decided in her infinite wisdom that she wants to piss on her whole audience and act like we blind as fuck and didn't see what we've seen all goddamn season and pick this little banana-headed bitch to be the winner when she shouldn't have been. We all know she shouldn't have been. Thank you and good night. You was wrong.
I mean, most of the comments are even out there.
Banana-headed
bitch. Wrong.
I mean, most of the comments out there are even saying like, "Oh, we're happy we have the Asian winner," but the episode didn't give that.
Child, we don't give a damn about her being Asian.
I don't give a damn about her being Asian either. Personally, I didn't give the same way I really didn't give a damn about Saphira being black. Like she just had better drag to me.
Right. And I agree. Like for me, I just think she was the better out of the three. Again,
like period.
I tried to say I was doing a negative black thing. I would say I would have felt the same way last year.
I never used. Listen, none of us ever used the word black this whole night. None of us said we rooting for the black person. None of us said we wanted her because she was black. Like I honestly just think she was the better option. Listen.
The person who did the best just so happened to be black.
Just so happens to be black.
Bully B. Y'all gonna
I'm fucking dying at. I'm sorry. I'm dying at this dude Monchi for Snatch Game. I'm screaming. I'm gonna do Munchie.
Snatch Game.
I'm gonna do Munchie, but just create the character as Really B. I'm gonna just be you up there as this Munchie. It'd be great.
But what we absolutely, you know what? I agree with the Tea Lounge. I feel like what we're gonna have. I feel like the backlash is gonna be on such a level that when Saphira comes back for All Stars, it's gonna be like, okay, she got it. Like when Shea Coulee came back to All Stars, we absolutely knew nobody else was winning.
Well,
when Kobe last season, we absolutely knew.
I will say Shay's win was not necessarily as forecasted.
Shit, I don't know what you was looking at.
It was, but the thing is, Shay didn't perform as well as they hoped that she would.
That part.
And it was kind of like, well, because I mean, as far as like who did the best in that particular season, it was Miss Cracker. But we didn't like Miss Cracker like that. So
exactly, and I think that's what it boiled down to. Because there were a couple of moments like that whole thing with she had 0 stars, and then all of a sudden in 2 episodes, not only did she have more stars than everybody, I mean she equaled everybody, she ended up with more stars. I was like, now what the fuck just
They love
happened
Shay,
here?
and they like to cater to Shay. But now with when it was the Sasha, people try to say like it was the Shea Coulee getting robbed in season 9. I mean, granted, sh we expected Shay to win that. We sure did, but she lost that lip sync. Like I ain't seen nobody lose a lip
I
She
was
sync.
getting ready to
lost.
say,
And she
I was going to say,
actually
I don't
lost.
think, yeah, I don't think Sasha got robbed. Like, I mean, Shea Coulee I don't think Shay got robbed. I mean, to be honest, if
She
I'm
just
being
got
honest,
beat.
she got beat,
completed
and
the
that
assignment.
happens,
Like
right?
They didn't
Sasha
expect
just
that.
beat her. This
She just
one
beat her.
for me, it literally
The
felt like
difference is this time. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
I was okay, you're good. For me, it felt like this time Nymphia was literally just jumping from stunt to stunt to stunt. Like there was no actual cohesion to her performance. It's like some of them girls
Maybe
who
I
got
am soulful. Maybe I am. I'm sorry.
maybe like some of them people just out there just throwing stunts out, throwing stunts out, throwing stunts out with no cohesion. Like even when she pulled the thing and released the balloons, girl, what part of Padam gave you release black balloons out of this weird tie-dye
Yeah, that was like
fan
I'm looking for a
situation?
gimmick. Yeah, that was I'm looking for a gimmick, and I can't
It,
end up
it
with
didn't make
So
sense.
dead
what
butterflies
she was
on the stage.
doing,
Like,
I see what she was doing, but it didn't go with the song. It was kind of like how Asia did this with Nasty with Janet Jackson.
With butterflies.
She was literally a boba tea. Those were bobas, and that's why her headpiece was like a cup with a straw. But it's like to Patan, I mean, like something so specific. Granted, I mean, it looks great. It's a great concept, but not for this song though.
right.
And even though now I did like Nymphia's little, cut moment. I did like that. But
I'm sorry, y'all are right. I'm getting the 2 All Stars mixed up. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the first Shea Coulee, not the last one. I apologize.
Yeah,
Y'all are
well,
right.
Shea Coulee had her all-star season, and some people like the thing was she walked into it and we kind of were like, well, okay, we know this is probably for you.
Right.
But it wasn't so like, but actually watching it happen, if you weren't like an in-depth fan, it was a good season to just watch because you really weren't sure where it was gonna go, whether if it was gonna be Shay or Cracker or even possibly
I knew where it was gonna go.
I mean, we got halfway through it and it was clear, but there were moments where
I knew from the entrance look. Me and Ebby, you could probably go back when me and Ebby did the Meet the Queen. We said with her entrance look, when she walked in the workroom, me and Ebby was like, yeah, Shay's about to win this.
I felt the same way too. What I mean is like I just enjoyed the ride of that All-Star season. Like it didn't, unlike last season of regular Drag Race where we were just watching other people compete around Sasha Colby. At least with the Shea Coulee one, other people could hold something to her. There were other people present in the room. With Sasha Colby last season, no. I don't know. This win just felt like they were catering to the children online who are not going to go watch Nymphia perform, who cannot.
They're not, and that's the thing. If you and I mean, I know all of us on this panel feel the way we feel, but the average fan, I think, across, the average fan, if Nymphia, Saphira, and Plain Jane are coming to your town in 3 different shows, and you only have money for one show, which show are you going to?
I mean, all the people who look like us were going to see. We're all going to go see Saphira. But also, I mean, here's the thing when it comes to drag, and I'm gonna be the one. When it comes to drag, especially drag from the people who look like this versus the ones who look like this, we already know what it is. At the end of the day, I can't go out there and do crunchy dancing. I can't get out there and give.
Yes, you can. Beyonce let you do it now. You can do it. Beyonce just do Texas Hold'em. You can get away with it.
I still can't give crunchy dancing.
I thought you said country. I'm not bad. I thought you said country.
No, country. Yeah, no, I can't do country. I was like, what? No, I can't do crunchy. I can't do crunchy dancing. I can't be off rhythm. I can't.
Country.
Right. No, I mean I don't do country music anyway.
I'm sorry, my bad.
But I can't do that. I can't go out there and my body look crazy. I can't go out there. I won't get paid. I won't get tipped as a black entertainer. Plain Jane can walk out there and never once step on beat, and the people will eat it up. But if I walk out there and boot scoot, even if I just slow short and boot scoot, if I'm not on beat with every single movement, my tips are going to start to fall away. It's unfortunate, but the reality is people will go watch Nymphia just to watch her flail around. But Saphira will give what she gave on the stage today, and people will just kind of be like, because it's expected. It's expected of us to be Beyonce level. And it's
I mean, I know you do it. I mean, I know you're in the clubs and you do it, but in my experience, I've been in mixed crowds, and I mean, they go up. I'm sorry, they go up
for
the color girls.
Oh yeah, because we be out there doing, because we know we have to work twice as hard to be so we don't show up.
Bodies against the ground.
We don't show up unprepared. Right. We don't show up unready.
Just as a side note, what's my girl's name? Now I can't think of her name. Back rows. What's my girl's name?
Alyssa Edwards.
Alyssa Edwards is on tour, and Mother went to go. Well, my mentor, Mother, Spiller Boy TV, he went to go see it. See her show last week. Number one, it was sold out, and he said it was absolutely wonderful. He went to Latrice's show last summer, which I was jealous because I wanted to go, but he said that her show was just it was packed. It was so good. It was so good.
But you just named two of them old school drag legends who, one, know what they're doing, two, know how to turn out a show.
And I'm looking forward to looking at We're Here with the new cast. I'm interested in seeing that. Okay. And we know that Wow Presents is doing the behind the backstage of the RuPaul show. I don't have the app, but I mean, if who's gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it. I have it. I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine.
What app is it on? Is it on Wow?
It's gonna come on Wow Presents Plus for the for the show. We also have All Stars coming in a month, which I think
All Stars is coming in a month.
Oh yeah, they announced there was a quick little thing in the episode, but yes, All Stars. I must have fast forwarded through it. Actually, Sherry Shepherd who will be getting to announce the cast? Yeah, Sherry Shepherd's one on her show. Like they'll be revealing the cast. Granted, if you've been watching if you follow RuPaul's Drag Race enough, you probably should already know who half the cast is by now.
I do.
I mean, because they throw them people in your face.
You want to wait till we get backstage and throw the names out, or you can go ahead and throw them out?
For me, cast spoilers aren't really as heavy as like elimination orders, but I'm not particularly thrilled about this upcoming All-Star season.
Okay, well, tell me backstage. Tell me backstage.
We'll talk backstage. Yes.
The sad thing is, this was the season finale, and literally we were done at 47 minutes. That should tell you right there.
Oh, because it was.
It didn't make sense. The whole story, like every single episode.
And we didn't get a reunion this year. We didn't get a reunion.
For what?
But I'm just saying we didn't get one. I'm just saying
they did so terribly last season that they said we don't want that.
Because all the
really,
the mistresses
was bad too.
I mean, the reality is because Mistress and Lux lit the spot on fire. Like they lit the joint up. After they got eliminated, they basically shut down and they didn't give nothing to them people for the rest of the time.
Well, Lux said she still ain't over. She said, I will probably never get over losing RuPaul's Drag Race.
I don't understand how my thing is,
I don't think she should have made it as far as she made it. So
that part, but also, Lux, let's not be delusional, girl. You were standing up there next to Sasha fucking Colby.
Even if you were in the top two, she would have eaten you alive.
All the way.
Mm-hmm.
All the way.
You were never winning a lip sync against that lady.
Ever.
Not even Anitra.
Anisha was the only one who could. You know what? I'll give Mistress this. The only thing Mistress would have maybe been able to do is give presence.
Mm-hmm.
Where I would have wanted to look over at her while Sasha was on stage with her. But it just was like, girl, what? There was no world.
I want to say this. I'm gonna give everybody a moment to give a final word, but I want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Jamar. Jamar has probably on more episodes than he has been off. I didn't reach out to you to necessarily be on a panel because I know you already do a panel, and so I know at a certain point you keep talking about the same thing over and over again. But we'll definitely keep the group chat going. We'll definitely be in the group chat about doing All Stars because I'm down for All Stars. You always have a seat at the table. If you want to become a regular, we will add your name to the thumbnail, honey. But if you just want to, if you want to keep your status what it is, that you can pop in when you can, you are always welcome. I will always make sure that you have the link. I want to thank you guys. This was something I kind of threw out. I reached out to Angela because I know she does this, and so I know that there's a different point of view there. Child, y'all know Ebby, my road dog, child. That's just it.
Period.
Ebby, El Teddy, y'all know that's my brother. Even when I be cussing him out, that's my brother. And Kiss My Teeth was like, I like RuPaul too. Can I come through? I said, of course you can, girl. Come on. And I think we had a really good time, and I really enjoyed this panel.
Yeah, shout out to D.
Oh gosh, how can I forget my nephew? House of D, who always gave us a theme, whatever the runway theme was, he gave us some. Okay, so we definitely cannot forget my boo. It's like I said, his birthday week. He's probably somewhere drunk, child. He might be on his way to a ball somewhere
as he should be.
Right, somewhere about to walk the boots off of somebody's floor. Okay. So I'm going to start with Angela. I know you said that you will post on your Instagram when you are performing. So let people know what your Instagram handle is and what you have going on. And we'll work out.
Absolutely. So for everybody, you can follow me right here. Where is it? Here we go. Right here at Angela Roche on Instagram. That is where I am, and I'll be posting when I perform. You can also follow or subscribe. You can subscribe to me here on youtube.com as well, where I post reviews of different shows, but I do it from a different perspective. More so, I'm talking about the camera operators and the editors and the storyline telling versus what's actually happening in the show. If you want that, you can come over to Ebby Reviews and to Really Be. They talk about most of the same shows. They just talk about what's happening with the stuff. So you can find them for that. But yeah, also for this, just thank you a lot for inviting me. When I kind of got into this YouTube thing, like this is kind of where I really see myself. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. This is really where I enjoy and I find a good space for me is doing these panel discussions. So this is kind of what I'm more so interested in versus doing my own solo content. So thank you for bringing a little old newbie me on along. It's been a pleasure, and I've learned a lot through this process. So I'm excited to keep going.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Kiss My Cheeks, my boo. And now me and Kiss My Cheeks, we've been bonding on other shows. Child, we were riding out Traders, and I know she does. Well, I'm sorry, you speak for yourself, girl. What you got going on your channel, honey? You speak for yourself.
It's a lot going on. I do a lot of competition shows, Survivor, The Challenge, Traders, The Circle is back, Big Brother is right.
The Circle is back.
And, a couple of reality shows, but I'm kind of over some of that. But first, I want to say thank you for letting me be a part of the panel. Ebby knows I've been pushing my way in that back seat. I'm like, Ebby, I'm going to get in that back seat. So thank you for letting me bully my way into that back seat, because it's a good time over here. And I do enjoy Drag Race.
There go D, y'all.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
We want to say happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Go ahead, Kiss My Cheeks. I'm sorry, boo. I cut you off.
What else? Thank you for that. What else? Oh, my final thought was somebody put in the comments. I was a little upset that Saphira went home with less money than Morphine. That's ridiculous to me. But this RuPaul's, it's his rules. Coming up next, me and Ebby did find another show to do on Wednesdays. The Ultimatum in South Africa. It cut up. It looked like a bunch of mess me and Ebby could dive into. So that'll be out May 10th, I believe. And other than that, you can catch me on all the other competition shows.
I definitely want to talk to you about maybe doing a Big Brother. I did it last season with Busy Blue. We did it on Friday nights, and we kind of just did a roundup of the 3 episodes that came on during the week. Just kind of did a so I'll definitely keep you in mind if we decide to do that. Busy, that's sort of Busy's wheelhouse. I don't know if you're familiar with Busy, but he's Yeah, he's really cool with a lot of the people on the show. He talks to the people on the show. Julie Chen knows who he is. So it's always fun to do. It was fun doing the panel with him last year because he has a different insight, but he also like he like with the cook, like he's friends with the cookout. He actually invited me to a party that what's the one that lives here in DC, the black girl, what's her name?
Aja.
Aja actually had a viewing party last season. I wasn't able to make it, but he invited me. So yeah, I mean, so I'll keep you in mind if we decide to do it again. Definitely.
Okay, let me know.
All right, Abby.
Yes. You want my final thoughts?
Just tell us what you got, because I feel like you're gonna cuss the show out again.
Just tell us
what you got going on your channel, girl. Just
okay, I guess. Well, I'm starting to ramp back up my Get Ready With Me's. Y'all know Abby and the Straight Man will be back this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Right now we doing Chasing Dallas. I'm gonna find something else for us to do after that because my friend is a nutball. In regards to this season, do better. Don't put it in front of us and play in our face like we dumb. Like we can't, like we don't have eyeballs to see. I have 4 of them right now. I see you. We see you for your words.
See you for your
and we
words.
don't appreciate it. A pox on your house.
The pox.
Jamar, what you got going on over there, boo?
Yes, indeed. And I also wanted to make sure that I answered someone's question in the comments. They said, "Oh, so you be on every live and on every panel?" Because I'm invited to do so, and I'm knowledgeable of the subject matter at hand. And when I'm not doing that, I'm creating my own content, working my full-time job to pay the mortgage on my home. To answer your question,
come on your home.
You can catch me on the Sunday panel, of which we are also paid and compensated for that, over on the Maddie Ranch channel, discussing all things drag race. And you catch me on my own channel doing some interesting horror reactions.
Yes, you do, Lord. Them horror reactions.
We're going to start doing some table reads soon, so I'll be back on the screen in the theater.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Am I ready to sweep the girls up in season 18? No, not yet. Angela still can't sew. I need to at least be able to get through a tube dress and some accoutrements at least.
Come on, accoutrement.
I need 2 silhouettes. I just need 2 silhouettes.
One little 30-second piece. I would just like to say to my male straight friends, stop sending me this Chris Brown clip of him dissing Quavo. I don't give a damn. Chris Brown can go to the 9th circle of hell for all I know. Stop sending me that shit like, ooh, he dissed him. He dissed him. Talk about, we all saw him beat up that girl in the elevator. We also saw that Rihanna's forehead was lumped up. And we also saw that Kika Kukula girl has a restraining order against you. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. Leave us
She
alone.
meant Karuchi.
Lord,
with that, I think it's time to go back.
And with that being said, I'm just gonna hit the button. I love y'all. I'm just hitting the button because I don't know where that came from. That just